Goody everyone, this is Dayhawk bringing to you episode 21 of Shaman King 2021. So this episode begins where Yo celebrates Team Ren's victory. So they were having a victory meal. And out of nowhere the boss comes in all bandaged up, and they wanted to thank Chocolove for saving them back there, and they briefly tell their origin story as to why they joined How in the first place, and the origin story was there were monks, and they had this dream where they wanted to be the first ever monk rock and roll, the monks of rock and roll. And for whatever reason, How appeared and offered them, I can help you achieve your dreams if you join me. And that's how it happened. And they decided to leave How, change their name, and pursue their own dream, which is still be, the first monks that the first rock and roll monks. And before they left, Yo was asking them, so what's your real name now that you're changing your old name? And they said that they were the boss. And I was like, really? So you're still keeping the name, but it's just a different letters. It's all in the wording, right? Yeah, it is. The spelling is different. They're still keeping the name, but the spelling is different. And they leave, and Ryu looks at his oracle bell to see who's up for the next match, and lo and behold, the X-Loss is in this match, and Lyserg is part of their group now. And you see Ryu all devastated, you see the hair all hanging down, and everybody was shocked except for Yo and Ren. And regardless if we read the manga or seen the original, it was written all over his face. We all knew that sooner or later he would join the X-Loss. Let's just face it, the clues were there. But Yo was like, I knew, but we should be there for him. He's still our friend. He has his reason why he left us. Regardless, let's just go see the match and support him. And I wish you have a friend like that. I wish I had one like that. And so they head to the arena, and there you get to see X-Loss 1, because if you remember, the X-Loss are already in a big group, so they split up into 3. In this case, X1 consists of Lyserg, Marco, and the Iron Maiden. And How was very surprised to see the Iron Maiden reveal herself so quickly, because usually when you have a boss like that, they rather keep themselves hidden until the time is right. And how was this is interesting. The Iron Maiden is in this match, and seeing Lyserg in that group makes it even more interesting. And he's like, "What are you gonna do now, yo?" He wonders. Um, but yeah, like Hal was really kind of awestruck to see the Maiden reveal herself so soon. And so the announcer announced that X won versus Team Niles, which consists of 3 people who came from Egypt. You could see their attire, they're all Egyptian. And strangely enough, the Iron Maiden asked Lyserg, "Can you please deal with them? We will stay behind and watch, and I'm just curious to see how much you're grown, and I want to see." And Lyserg at first was shocked, but he's like, "You know what? I'll do it." And he ends up beating all 3 of them rather quickly. He has gotten strong. Um, However, after beating him up, Lyserg offers them a chance to repent and to surrender. Which I have a rant which I'm gonna save to the very end. I try my best to not make this a long video, but every time I keep saying that it's gonna be long. So anyway, while Lyserg was like use his crystal to tighten the grip of the leader to the point where blood was like spilling out, you see Lyserg in tears looking at Yo, and just tells him directly, like, nice is not gonna save being nice is not gonna save the world from evil. uh which is like, oh man. And he is talking about how each of the X-Laws had suffered by by evil in some shape, some matter of shape, whatever. And because something, like maybe they didn't kill him or whatever, the evil kept coming back and hurt and harm others. And that's where Marco's speech from O1 kicks into play, that in order to stop evil is to kill evil. You know what I'm saying? And while he was having his speech, Manta was like, "He's your friend, like, aren't you concerned?" And Yo was like, in his calm self, was like, um we should be happy for Lyserg that he found a group of people who have similar goals to his own. um he also um mentions that we all have choices, right or wrong. We all have the right to choose, but the moment a person kills somebody, the choice is no longer there. And he says that I trust in Lyserg to not kill. He trusts him. And even after everything, he still considers Lyserg as a friend, but if he ends up killing Team Nile, then that's it. It's over. Um, and so he trusts Lyserg to do the right thing and do, not kill. And so afterwards, the leader of the Team Nile, um, this says, you know what, I'm not gonna surrender, and decides to go after Lyserg. And you see him with this oversoul, and Lyserg was disappointed. Like, I gave you an offer. I gave you a chance to live, but you didn't take it, so now I have to kill you. And so he unleashes morphine, and what it looked like, he was about to deliver the killing blow. And at first, when the crystal stopped, I was like, did Lyserg stop the attack? Or was it morphine? I was hoping that it was Lyserg because he doesn't have the heart to kill somebody. But it was morphine, and you could see morphine's face. Like, she looks sad, and I think she knows that this is not Lyserg at all. Like, he has a kind heart, regardless of what he said. He doesn't have a kind heart. And Lyserg was like on the floor, telling Morphine that what you're doing, you should attack. But no, she didn't attack. And in my opinion, the most shocking scene happened. You see Marco throw the Iron Maiden at Lyserg in front of millions. Lyserg just got humiliated. The Iron Maiden said that, oh, so you're not one of us. After everything we taught you, you still didn't do what needs to be done. And my God, it was the most shocking thing I ever seen. Something that I wish the 01 Lyserg would have received, because me personally, I hated 01 Lyserg, because after joining with Yo up to the Boris episodes, he was super annoying, super down. He thought that being nice and helping people while trying to find Patch Village was a whole waste of time. It was. I wanted Yo or Ren, better yet, Ren, be the one to beat the holy crap out of him, because you're like the party pooper of the group. But in this case, I felt bad for Lyserg. I really did, especially after he willingly joined the X-Loss. I'm not gonna rant just yet. So anyway, after the whole beatdown, the Iron Maiden decides that, okay, I will have to finish the job. So she reveals herself to the entire world, and the Iron Maiden is like a little girl, surprisingly, inside this Iron Maiden with the spikes and everything. And I was surprised, because her being inside that torture coffin, whatever, and bleeding and to survive, and to staying there for the longest, like, jeez. And so what ended up happening is that uh she release her guardian spirit. The spirit caught the leader and became judge, jury, and executioner. And the end result was the leader was sentenced to death, and she killed him right before everyone's eyes. And after his death, Jane then tells the two remaining members to repent and surrender, but again, they didn't take it, and as a result, Jane at first put them in these tortured chairs with these spikes, and she tortured them from what it looks like, and again offered a chance to live just as long as they repented, whatever, but still they did not take it. And then you see her executing them both, which results the match being over. The X-Laws won, and you see Lyserg still on his knees with his mouth covered, like, which I think what it looked like he almost threw up. Monta fainted. Everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. And at the end of the episode, Yo said, "It looks like it's really up to me now." They cannot be. The X-Laws cannot have the title of Shaman King after what they've done. And that's the end of the episode right there. Now with my rant, I don't understand what did Team Niles do to deserve that kind of treatment, because they weren't part of House group, not that I know of, and they haven't done anything wrong that we as the audience know of. So why did Lyserg and the Iron Maiden like tell them to repent? They deemed them evil. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? And with Lyserg, regardless of whether I like him or not, in this version, he didn't deserve that humiliation. He didn't deserve to get thrown, like, to get hit by the Iron Maiden like that. Because when I saw that scene of Marco throwing the Iron Maiden at him, it's just like, wait a minute, this is just plain wrong. And here I thought Yo is gonna leap into the match and just tells Marco and the Iron Maiden, like, what the hell are you doing? He's your comrade, he's your teammate. Why are you doing this in front of thousands of people? And another thing that I consider to be cool is that the X-Laws, the name, the X-Laws, it's more, how do I say this? Mind you, this is all in my head. I don't have notes in front of me, so I'm trying to remember. Marco mentioned that the X is the Roman numeral for the number 10. They're called the 10 laws. So the X laws, it's like they followed the 10 laws, so they call themselves the X laws. I know it's confusing, but it was a nice little, not Easter egg, but like a hidden secret behind that name, and which I thought it was pretty cool. Um, Again, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking inside my head. I just seen the episode. I don't have my notes in front of me this time, so I'm sorry if everything is all jumbled up. Um, yeah, so it's just what I don't understand is why did Team Nile deserve to be executed in the way they they had, because again, they're not part of Howe's group, and I don't remember them doing something really bad. Um, and Anna hit the nail in the coffin right there, because she said that the Iron Maiden is pretty arrogant and holier than thou. Um, so yeah, I mean, because the Iron Maiden is uh feels like it needs to be Shaman King to save the world from evil, and the only way to do that is to erase anything that is considered to be evil. The X laws, they see things black and white. If they deem you as evil, they give you a chance to quote unquote repent, but if you refuse, you're gonna end up getting killed. They seem to be the good guys, but the problem is, if they don't deem you as good, then it's over, you know. Um, this is an episode I think is one of my top episodes in the entire show so far, due to the shocking factor and Lyserg, you know, he almost did kill the leader, but thanks to morphine, it didn't happen. But he ends up getting punished, which is sad because again, he just joined them, and at the end, the Iron Man's like, okay, so the match is over, we won, but Lizer, you're gonna get punished for not doing what you were supposed to do. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. But what do you guys think of the episode? I want to know. I really want to know. Give a like if you like it. Give a dislike if you don't like it. You know. And I will see you all in the next video. Johnny!